Hello, trading is closed on January 19th, 2021. We always do start with our disclaimer. We remind people I'm trying to make a call for tomorrow, Wednesday, January 20th, but there's no guarantee I'm correct. And also, if we get smartly in the undesired direction, call is killed before the open. And my email is mejt.trades@gmail.com. Well, when last we chatted, the market was collapsing Friday in the after-hours market. I said I looked for a smartly higher open with a gap up, and we got that. But we also said that that didn't happen, it was big trouble. Well, it did happen, and this is just a reminder of what we said, that by gapping up smartly, but again, you have to make allowances for being wrong. And if the call turned out all right, but if it were wrong, it would have been wrong in grand style. Look for the pattern with the early high. This is it. Tomorrow's pattern is the early low. Early on, MEJT said ultimately higher price it would print, which they did. Here it said we'd see higher and lower prices. When we got them, it said they were false, would retrace, and all that's played out. We gapped up, had this rally, closed under all these highs. It's a negative pattern, but if we gap and take out this high tomorrow, all the negativity goes away. Here was your big impulsive drop. This is an overlapping corrective wave. Stopped right at the Fibonacci retracement, 78.6. That's resistance. I don't have anything to say if resistance holds. But this is one of the resistance area for this recovery. Of course, if we go over it, that becomes support. Well, here was a diamond on stilts from last week, and it's very common to have back-to-back patterns. This is an inverted diamond on stilts. Half a diamond's all you need. Here's your stilt. Here's your stilt. Here's the origin of the left stilt. Now, normally that holds. But if you gap over it, then it holds as support. If not, it typically holds as resistance. So I think the early trade tomorrow is going to be pretty important. Because if we do go over resistance, if we do gap over this, I don't have anything saying we stop. We still normally fill this hole in the wall gap at some point, although it doesn't have to be anytime soon. There's nothing precluding it being anytime soon. But if this holds and we start dropping, certainly it's easy to explain based on the inverted diamond on stilts and the Fibonacci retracement and the impulse down, the corrective wave up. So what I'll be looking for tomorrow is to see if these highs hold. No mixed signals. We'll get rid of that. Tomorrow's pattern has a early low. Doesn't mean you won't gap up. Typically, it's a rally day with a high in the final hour. Early weakness tends to be followed by more weakness in days to come. Last week's impulsive decline has been followed by an overlapping corrective recovery. At some point, it should fail. We gapped up and closed under all intraday highs. Pattern's negative, but gapping and overtaking the highs invalidates the negative aspects of the pattern. If we do that, I have nothing requiring the recovery to stop tomorrow. And normally it's a bullish day. But if we start out in the red strongly, this could be all she wrote for the recovery. So I'll be anxiously looking to see how we open. Tomorrow's pattern has the early low, and that's today's call.